Timmy Failure. Mistakes were made by Stephan Pastis. A prologue that story-wise is out of order. It's harder to drive a polar bear into somebody's living room than you'd think. You need a living room window that's big enough to fit a car. You need a car that's big enough to fit a polar bear. And you need a polar bear that's big enough not to point out your errors. Like the fact that you've driven into the wrong house, which, when it comes to cars in living rooms, is bad. I should back up. The story, not the car. Chapter 1. Blah 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 blah. Alright, let's get the boring stuff out of the way. My name is Failure. Timmy Failure. I look like this. My family name was once Failure, but somebody changed it. Now it is spelled as you see. I'd ask that you get your failure jokes out of the way now. I am anything but. I am the founder, president, and CEO of the detective agency I have named after myself. Failure Inc. is the best detective agency in the town, probably the country, perhaps the world. The book you are holding is a historical record of my life as a detective. It has been rigorously fact-checked. All the drawings in here are by me. I tried to get my business partner to do the illustrations, but they were not good. For example, here is this depiction of me. I have decided to publish this history because my expertise is invaluable to anyone who ever wanted to be a detective. Just read the reviews. Invaluable to anyone who ever wanted to be a detective. Anonymous. But success did not come overnight for me. I had to overcome obstacles. Like these. Number 1, my mother. 2, my school. 3, my idiot best friend. And number 4, my polar bear. And yes, I'm sure you have the same questions everyone else does when I list these obstacles. Why am I best friends with an idiot? I'll get to it later. Oh, and I suppose I should say a word about the 1,500-pound polar bear. His name is Total. Total's Arctic home is melting, so he wandered for food and found my cat dish. He is now 3,101 miles from his former home. Yes, that's a long way to roam for a cat dish, but we buy good cat food. Sadly, my cat is now in kitty heaven, or perhaps the kitty badlands. He never was a friendly cat, but I still have the polar bear. Initially, Total displayed a fair degree of diligence and reliability, and thus I agreed to make him a partner in my agency. As it turned out, the diligence and reliability was a ruse, something polar bears do, and I don't want to talk about it. I also don't want to discuss the change I agreed to make to the name of the agency, which now reads like this in our Yellow Pages ad. Total Failure Inc. We won't fail, despite what the name says. And now I have to go, because the Timmy line is ringing. If you enjoyed the reading of the first chapter of my memoirs, please like and subscribe, and then you never know, I may release the next chapter. Mistakes were made. Failure is the name, not an option.